Alright, time for the next part of the playthrough.
In the deserts of Arabia, an insurgency war was raging years before I got to France. Tribes of Bedouins had united to fight a war that was very different from the one we fought in the trenches. Using small, mobile units, they challenged the might of an empire, and they were rallied around the ideas of a single, influential warrior. Ideas of freedom and change.
The Arabian Desert, a vast ocean of drifting sands and scorched, sun-baked rocks. Beneath these endless dunes, oil, the lifeblood of our new mechanical century. For more than 400 years, the Ottoman Empire has ruled these lands, controlling all that's to be found here. But the Ottomans do not rule unopposed. Small bands of Bedouin rebels have united to overthrow the empire. They strike without warning and then vanish into the desert. Fighting alongside them is a lone British officer whose exploits have earned him wide renown. The world has taken to calling this man Lawrence of Arabia. In the desert, you rely on good planning, but you also hope for a dash of luck. And luck was with us when we learned of a recently derailed Ottoman train carrying a most interesting piece of cargo. A small patrol had joined the Ottomans who survived the crash. Together, they guarded the wreckage and waited for reinforcements.
Seems to be all.
A lone fighter has just one advantage over a large enemy force. A lone fighter can move unseen. The tribesmen fought unconventionally, using weapons they knew well. Endurance, individual intelligence, and courage were their primary assets.
And the AI is just really dumb.
your enemy has better weapons and better equipment than you, steal from your enemy.
Sandstorms just roll in so unexpectedly. Almost got them all. There we go.
There's a world of difference between seeing something and having it in your own possession.
Come out! It's over! Well, you did not think we would be fast enough to catch you here, did you? Lawrence of Arabia.
Actually, I was rather depending on it.
Lawrence. Well, this is very clever. Now the hunter becomes the hunted. So who might you be? How enchanting you are, my dear.
Ahmed.
I'll show you enchanting. If it weren't for you, I'd be free.
Free, is it? You'll be free when you're dead. And I'm happy to tell you, the Empire intends to grant you all this freedom very soon. Even now, an engine of destruction scours this desert, obliterating your allies, your families, your homes. Soon there will be nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Soon all that you know, and all that you love, will be ashes. You will all be free to die. Oh, you animal!
Zara.
Now, I understand that you would like nothing more than to strip the flesh from that man's feet and send him off into the desert naked to die. But think about it.
You're right.
I'm sorry. My friend here, she can be a little brusque.
You're going to tell me how to lie to your train, so we can lure it into a trap and destroy it.
Impossible. To even begin to talk to that train, you would need an entire book of communication codes.
Oh, like this one, you mean?
You can never stop the progress of machines. One day, the whole world will take your lands and the precious black gold beneath its sands.
We shall see, my friend.
I wonder what kind of strange pain it must be to have that slice in your ear.
Of course, obtaining the codebook was not enough. To destroy this Iron Dragon, this Canavar, as the Ottomans had named it, we had to send it 3 encrypted messages telling it to stand down. There were Ottoman outposts scattered along the railroad tracks. The commanders there carried high-priority message capsules. We had to use those to send our orders. Infiltrating the village wouldn't be easy. A full detachment of Ottoman soldiers had occupied it. The Ottomans had chosen an isolated location for their desert outpost. It seemed lightly defended. It was also well stocked with arms and equipment. The ancient ruins were all that remained of a civilization now lost to time. The Ottoman Empire brought in the modern world with a host of armored vehicles and field guns. 3 commanders to eliminate, 3 personal message capsules to be stolen, and then sent with our false orders. How Zara tackled this dangerous and audacious mission was up to her.
Can't really see much from here. I guess we'll start with the ruins since that's
The
closer.
Bedouins treasured their horses, and in return, those animals granted their riders unparalleled speed and mobility.
Here! Here!
There we go.
Here!
I'll drop the horse off there.
Ulan zaten ne zaman sakınsam... Bu nöbetler biter mi be?
Wish they would let you look up when you're on the ladder, but they don't let you do that. I already get the general idea. Well, I didn't want to fall that far, but whatever. Anti-tank grenades. That'll do nicely. So will this. Yeah. waste a bullet on him. Looks like an officer to me. Looks like that guy's on guard duty. He doesn't seem to be paying attention very well. Doesn't really matter now. They wouldn't just have random sandbags here. So that's an outpost area. That's the alarm. There's two alarms for this place. What is it? Oh. It's a car. I'm gonna ride closer and take it behind this dune. Right there. It's close enough. I think that's the officer. How was I spotted? Alright. Didn't go as smoothly as I'd like. I mean, I realized the bar
We were
filled
putting a
up.
great deal of trust in Zara's capabilities, but I had complete confidence that she would carry the day.
Yeah, I realized when at that last outpost, the bar got filled up fully. Like, he didn't even have time to like scream or anything. So I really don't think I should have been spotted there. Seems like a good enough divot. I'd like to check inside this outpost and see if I can find any more suppressed weapons. Some ammo for this at the very least. I'd like to use that. Don't need any tripwire lines. Perfect. I'm gonna have to save one of these bullets, especially for the commander. Now I do realize a sniper rifle is not really the best for an interior. But if I need to, I won't miss. That was weird. It didn't latch onto the ladder as easily as I would think it would. Flamethrower over there. Commander's definitely going to be near that where that flamethrower guy is. My guess is the commander, another flamethrower, is hanging around that building. My guess is he's in it. We'll see if I'm right. Look who was right. I wouldn't like to deal with those flamers if I don't have to. Crap. I'm gonna have to jump. Feeling this might happen. That's why I grabbed this. I've heard it's a fairly reliable weapon to have here. Oh, darn it. Yeah. Well, that's my fault. I thought I should have moved a bit quicker than that. Probably should have moved when I still had 20-something health. Let's see if it starts me off where I still have the message, or all the way back here, huh? Alright then. That's not too bad. Okay, seriously. How? There isn't anywhere they should have been able to see me. Hopefully that didn't, like, alert the whole base. Probably did, but... Oh darn. That explosion just pretty much instantly kills you if you step in it. Okay then. This time, I will wait for the car to pass. So that way it doesn't randomly see me through invisible barriers. It's proximity based rather than sightline based, because I don't think they'd really have seen me while they're over there. Could be wrong. I may have just been dumb to be sitting right there. Rather than killing as few people as possible, this time I think I will just kill as many people as I come across.
Taarruzcular geliyor. Sıvışamazsın artık.
That was stupid.
Although you see, the message had already been sent, my dear. Not the message you would have wanted. Lawrence was such a good host. It almost seemed rude to escape. I made sure to note the location of Lawrence's camp, of course. Which means the train knows too. Twice, you told that train everything was clear. But I told it exactly where to attack. The beast has your scent, my dear. And it's coming to slaughter you and your little band of rebels. First, the firestorm from the cannon. Then, up close with the troops, to slaughter any survivors. The legend of Lawrence of Arabia dies tonight.
You slipped away just in time. Tilkitchi was a fool to think we'd ever stay after he escaped.
The carnival won't stop hunting us.
No, it won't. Let me think.
The train's coming a long way. So it'll have to stop to take on water. That's where we strike.
Agreed. I'll deal with any sentries, then rig explosives on the track.
Yes, and I'll rally our fighters.
When I blow the lines, the train will be trapped. So when you hear the blast, you need to attack them with everything you have.
It's good. But you know that there's a chance the men may not come. You may set off those explosives and find you're out there all alone. You know that.
I guess I won't know either way until I set it off.
Man makes plans, and God laughs. As it turned out, the small town where we would ambush the train had a significant enemy presence.